staying a little bit better ahead of that old sun today. We got a couple more here to deal with. Some of these, like right up there on the top, we can't get to them as we'd need a bucket truck or something for that. So we're just gonna leave them. But anyway, looking a lot better. Looking a lot better. Light, so now you'll notice I brought wedges. After getting here, I don't know why in the world I picked up a wedge, but anyway. One quick thing, whenever you're doing this kind of stuff, you want to be sure that you don't give into the urge to put your foot on top of it. If you put your foot on top of that while you're running the chainsaw, it opens up this whole inner part of your leg right here to, let me show you again, all this inner part of the leg right here to a chainsaw contact, and you don't want that. So resist the urge to lay your foot on it and then cut it. So you don't want to do that. But anyway, well, this will reduce down real nice, rock much faster with having to contact to the ground. and it won't be near an eyesore. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and clean up some of this stuff. That old sun is chasing us again up there. He's about to pop through the trees up high. So, but anyway, it's interesting, the weather down here. It's back in West Virginia, it's pretty temperate. We, don't have huge swings day to night, but you might end up with 20 or 30 degrees some days. But there's a lot of trees around, kind of help that. Down here, 30 miles out in the ocean, there is very little difference in temperature. Went to bed last night and it was 80-some degrees. Woke up this morning, it was 80-some degrees. The difference is the sun isn't beating on you. So trying to work this while the sun's not cooking. So the heat index yesterday was 103 with a temperature of 80-some. So again, sometimes you gotta adjust your schedule to make things work out so you don't kill yourself. Stay hydrated. That's with water, not with other junk, caffeine stuff. You don't want that sugary stuff. It just dries you out. So be sure when you do this kind of stuff, you stay hydrated with water. Even sports drinks has a lot of salt and sugar in them. So be sure water's your friend there. And but anyway, we're going to go ahead and I'll set you up and let you watch a little bit of dragging this brush off and reducing it down to a very small, quickly decomposing state. So coming along real well. Another thing too, I don't know if I mentioned yesterday, I always pick up brush from the nearest spot. And that way, yesterday we cleaned this up. That was pretty near, and we start at the front. I mean, unless we're just walking by, we're at the far end and just walking by and go ahead and pick it up. But that way, as we go, we'll see things that we missed, and we won't end up leaving little pieces behind. And we're not dragging it over top of stuff and trying to wiggle around. There's enough obstacles. You can see all these bushy things and flowers. We don't want to get in there and tear them up. So we don't want to drag around a piece of brush or hook another piece. We'll end up tearing up that. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so just finishing up the last bit of picking up branches there, and these folks rolled up. Got to talk to them for just a minute, and they said we could video a day of what they're doing. So we'll take you along. What they're doing is line boring under the road, or directional boring. So they're going to take this machine and go right along the side of the road so they don't have to dig up a bunch of ditch stuff and disturb a bunch of soil. You can see up there in front of the truck where they are, there's not a whole lot of area to get off the road and tear up all the trees and they just make a mess. So what they're doing is they're going to take this and run through and hit their last spot up there, kind of close to where those trash cans are up there, beside that tall grass.